Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Ladies, again, it's about your feminine power. Ladies. Oh, and before I get started, for the men who follow this site, fall back. Don't help me on this one. But ladies, your greatest ability to attract a man, particularly the type of man who is complementary to you, is your feminine power. Understand something. When human beings mate, yeah, we get pleasure from it and all of that, may get a baby or, depending on what culture you're in, what community you're in, you expect to get married and all of that stuff. But the bottom line is the reproduction of the species. But in order to do that, you need certain personality traits. You need a certain persona, a certain temperament from the woman's side of things. So your power is in, you have to attract the man to you. See, when that egg comes down that fallopian tube and implants itself in your uterus, all right, it's there, but a man from the outside can't see that. So you need to have a certain type of behavior, a certain demeanor to attract a man to you. Now, part of it is your physicality. Part of it is your physicality. But then you also need a receptiveness that gives the impression on a subliminal basis to the man that you're not going to take his head off. But what you have out here, you have a lot of women who are very defensive. Indeed, you have a lot of women who are in their masculine energy. A tantra master once said, everywhere he went, men are men and so are the women. That's a problem for women. That is a big problem. Because, if you have that, that outwardly sexy body, you might get the man over there. But if you don't have that inner feminine power, then the man is going to be turned off. At some point, that plainer looking, maybe not as smart woman who's in her feminine, she'll get the guy's attention. That's the reality. It's the reality. Because, see, you have to have a certain something to draw that man to you for him to even want to implant his seed into you. But that's your power. And ladies, let me explain to you one thing. Your feminine power, a truly feminine woman, she can blow away 100 Amazon women. And when I say Amazon, an Amazon woman is a woman who's in her masculinity, who's in her masculine power. And that's not good for the woman. Unless the only type of man she can get along with is a man who's in his feminine state. And y'all don't like that. I mean, maybe an extreme Amazon might like it, but that's going against your very nature, your biological nature. You want that masculine man, but if you masculine too, it's not going to help. You're going to block him away. Trust me. Like I say, if you got that real killer body or something, you might could deal with him on a very short term. But the more masculine he is, he's going to be turned off. You might be able to fake it for a bit, but he's going to be turned off. Indeed, the more masculine a man is, he ain't going to find you attractive to begin with, despite how you look. No, your power is in your femininity. Your power, that's where your power is. And your power, your feminine power is so powerful. You don't even have to move around. You can just sit, you can go out on your balcony or something. Sit there, just cross your legs. Men going to come to you. Men going to do for you. You get a lot of women talking about they want the bag and everything, and, they want to level up. Well, okay, you want that high value man. You want that man making all that money. Some of y'all want millionaires. Okay. You got it. It's the only chance you have of getting that man. Your best chance is being in your feminine power. Now, I spoke before about being an asset to him and supporting him. But to draw him to begin with, you need to be in your femininity. And you can't fake it. You know? And you have to, that thing, it does something to a man. See, understand what feminine power does to a man. It brings him peace, because a true man, he's in his masculine power, which is fire. He's active. But as he's still human, he needs to calm down sometimes. He needs to chill. True feminine power is like being that peaceful garden and everything. If you have that, you radiate it, you're gonna draw men to you. Now, I've seen women, they wouldn't be considered fashion models. They ain't drop dead gorgeous. But they couldn't get rid of men. And if you look at them, they're peaceful. Like, I've seen women literally just give off a piece, and they sitting totally still. But that's the nature of femininity. Understand something. The ultimate feminine power is to be totally still. The ultimate yin power is to be totally still. Is to be that iceberg waiting for the sun to come melt it. It's to be that dam waiting for that rush of water to try to break through. It's the dirt, literally the dirt, the earth waiting for that shovel to break through. When you at that state, the man comes to you. But you got to be receptive. That's a part of feminine power too. Being receptive to that man to approach. Now, I know y'all do y'all little things to try to get the man's attention and everything. And, and strongly I suggest never approaching a man. Putting out the signals. If he pick up the signals, he'll approach. He'll approach. Because the only problem with women approaching, sometimes you're more in your masculine when you're approaching directly. And, at best, the man in that case, he might go for the quick hit. But you notice he don't do that. He don't settle with that. In fact, I remember I was reading this woman's magazine. And it's just small scale. I don't think it's being published anymore. And this is over a decade ago. And they were talking about how, get these real fine dudes and everything, real fine men, really attractive. And how it frustrated many very beautiful women that this guy might get a plain Jane. And they can't figure it out. And I was like, she's probably just a more feminine. That's it. That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful it is. But you just got to be on that feminine thing. Like, we can't help it. we can't help it. It drives us crazy. It brings out the protector in us. It brings out the provider in us. It brings out that man who wants to make sure you're satisfied in the bedroom. Brings out that man who wants to lead, not dictate to you, but lead you. He'll walk ahead on the path to protect you. He'll do what's best for the family. But that's the power right there. That's your power. And that's the greatest thing. And I'm just letting you know, ladies. I'm letting you know. On this channel, I'm letting you know what it'll take to get that man you trying to get. All right? So anyway, that's all I got for now, ladies. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.